What is going on, everybody? Welcome back for us and for you guys. This is Under the Lights with the McKnights. We are your host, Kendrick. We are your co. Oh man, I can't talk. We are your host, Kendrick and Lani. It's been a while. You guys probably missed my bald head. I cut my hair completely. I was like Kendrick, but Kendrick, man, long time no see. How you been, man?
Yeah, a long time no see, man. It's been a while.
Yeah.
So much so we messing up the intro. But it's okay.
Hey man, I'm
It's no
rusty.
ring rust.
Hey man,
Yeah.
you got
But
to keep me. You keeping me on my toes, so I appreciate that.
yeah. Yeah, man. Just living
Hmm.
and doing what you gotta do in the moment.
Yeah,
And
I seen your recent short. We almost at
which
a
one?
thou wow at a thou wow.
Which one?
I think it's the Randy one.
I talked about Randy in both.
Well, the most recent one you
What's
put
the
up.
reason one? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I seen 984 last time I checked. I was like, oh,
984?
yep.
Last time I saw it was like 700.
Yeah. I seen it today. It was at 984. I was like, all right, look at you, my boy.
Hold on. No, it's at 700, man.
Oh, so the other one is at
You must
984.
you must be talking about the other one. It's like 900.
My bad. My bad. My bad. Hey, but still, we're doing numbers. You doing numbers.
Still
At the end
blessed.
of the-
Yeah. How you been doing?
Man, I'm good, dog. In the nitty gritty of school, so kind of ready to for it to be over with a little bit. Um, Everything's been good though, man. I feel like I'm really just finding my footing in what I want to do in life and where I want to be in life. So that's just where I'm at. Family's good. I'm good. Hit the grill for the first time today. Boy, it was smacking. It was smacking,
Yeah.
dog.
Hey, I got a question.
Yeah.
Hey, we're 3 months in to the year, about midway of March. How's 2026 treating you?
It's it's good. Um, I've had a lot of opportunities um to just get better every day, I'll say. Um, as far as like I said, career wise or things to help me step into my career. Um, it's been nothing but blessings and opportunities, man. And just really being able to to come home to my family. I think that's the biggest blessing anyone could ever ask for, if I'm being honest. I think that's my favorite thing to do, being able to come home after a long day, to my family.
Yeah.
I always feel sane, or it helps me reset, or it helps me understand my why every time I come home. So, but yeah, man, it's been good, man. It's been really good. It's just been a lot of work, a lot of work, but it's worth it, man. What about you?
It's all a blessing just to be here. You know what I mean? It's been interesting. Been a good year so far.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, my internship ended back in February, of course, to the Super Bowl, but I'm now on that journey of finding out like what's next. So
yeah,
I don't like to rest on my morals. I like to keep going. That's one of my flaws. I don't like to. I'm learning how to be in the moment with
yeah,
things, but I've always been on that type of grind of like, I gotta keep going.
yeah.
Um, so I'm also learning how to be patient too. That's been extremely hard for me, but I'm getting better. Getting
Yeah.
better.
It
Probably,
it's difficult, but in this thing that we call life, we're all still we're always learning something. It doesn't matter how old you are in or what you've been through. You're never too old or too mature or too wise to learn, to continue to learn. I
yeah,
mean, and this is just something that is another thing to just I don't want to say take on the head, but to 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 embrace, to embrace,
Yeah,
because that is our journey, right?
for sure. Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's one of the many things that my mom taught me when I was younger, where it's like you're never too young or too old to learn and evolve.
Yeah.
You know, you can be 40 years old and still learning about yourself.
Yeah,
So
I feel like the generation before. I feel like the generation before us is. I feel like a lot of them are like that, and like the people that I've came across or ran into, they admit that like I'm just now learning how to do X, Y, and Z, and they say that without any like pride or shame.
yeah,
So I mean that I think that's really nice to, just see people grow every day, man. I think that's one of the biggest and the best thing in this life. Every day you wake up, you have a chance to be better every day.
absolutely, for sure.
Well, speaking of getting better every day, what them Panthers, boy? Them Panthers, boy. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
We
Hey, bro.
got better like within like what 3 days of free
Two.
agency.
It was within two.
Pretty much, yeah. Defensively, yeah.
Got big signings. First day off the rip, Jalen Phillips, 4 years, $120 million. I'm not complaining. We'll get to it. I'll talk about that a little bit, and then we have the best off-ball linebacker now in Devin Lloyd for 3 years, 45 million. The agent tried to set him up low key. His agent was asking for 20. Linebackers ain't getting 20 million a year.
Yeah.
I don't know no linebacker getting 20 million a year. Devin Lloyd is great. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't think he was gonna come to us. Was not expecting it. But the fact that we got him for 15 million a year, I'll take that any day. I'll
Yeah.
take that any day. What were your thoughts when you first seen the signings?
Super Bowl.
It's hard not to think that, right?
Super Bowl.
Because of the team that we just had last season, our biggest liability was pass rush.
Hmm.
We went toe to toe with the Rams twice, and we literally lost in that last drive because we didn't have a pass rush. So now that we have more of a rotation, more depth on the D line and Jalen Phillips, a lot of people immediately look at the stats and they immediately look at his injury history, which I is valid. But if you actually watch his games, he is a menace when it comes to one on ones. He generates a lot of pressure. And that's all we need, honestly. If we can generate pressure, we're fine. Because of that pressure now, we give we give better opportunities and looks for JC and Mike Jack, our secondary. And then we have once again the best off ball linebacker in Devin Lloyd. That man caught 5 picks last year. Last year was his career low in tackles. I think he had like 96 or 99 tackles. But I'll take that any day.
Yeah.
I will take that any day. Um, yeah, but a lot of people are worried about Jalen. Will he produce the will he perform the money that the Panthers have paid him? I think I think he will. I don't think his numbers are going to be all like to drop your jaw over, but I think he will. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Yeah.
But but I think he will be a big difference maker in a lot of ball games, especially a lot of close ball games, and being able to generate more opportunities for our offense. So that's my thoughts about Jalen Phillips. I'm glad we have him. Just another great pass rusher. Um, like I said, a rotation because we already have Nick, we have Princely, we have DJ Wanham, we have Pat Jones, we have Derek Brown, we have Turk Wharton. We got a lineup, and if we really want to, we can look into the draft too. If
Yeah.
we really want to, or even if we don't want to go D line, we can still get another linebacker. We can still get another linebacker. Me personally, I don't want to get a linebacker in the first round. Maybe in the second, third, fourth round, maybe, because now we have the team to where we can go best player available rather than just trying to scheme, if that makes sense. But yeah,
Yeah.
what are your thoughts, man? Do you think that these two defensive players will be able to perform the contract that the Panthers have paid them?
Yeah, for sure. I feel like our defense is more complete now. And like you said, just being able to have a team like the Rams on their heels like that, in both games, and having a chance to win them with the team that we had and adding those two guys. I mean, sky's the limit now for us, defensively. Also with, like you said, Mike Jack and JC doing what they do best as well. I mean, I don't see us losing as much as we did last season, as long as our offense, steps up as much as they did this past season. So, like you said, we'll see what they do in the draft, and also, I don't know if you saw it, but like, I think with Dave Canales' interview process during
Mhm.
the scouting,
Yeah,
the NFL draft scouting. Did you see that he's going to let the offense go through the coordinator?
yeah, I like it.
Bro,
I like it.
we have a chance to repeat division winners.
Yeah,
I feel like I don't know if you want to go here or not, but like I feel
no,
like
we can go.
Atlanta has really just like Tua, bro.
Ain't none of my business. Ain't none of my business.
Tua. Okay, we just go and cancel them out already.
Yeah,
Um, Saints, we'll see about the Saints with Tyler coming back, his sophomore season. Um, and we'll see about that other team as well. So,
hey, they ain't got Mike. Thank God. See ya. I'm so glad we don't have to worry about Mike Evans no more.
yeah,
Mike Evans has been so traumatizing for us. He has ruined us. He has ruined chances for us to go to the playoffs. He has put numbers, godly numbers, up against the Panthers. He has ended careers. Um, yeah, I really do believe we're not losing more than I think the most games we'll lose is probably six.
6.
Six at most. So I think we can go 10-6. I mean 11-6
Yeah,
because of the division that we're in. I think we do have the most complete team. The Falcons, they're just that offense is going to be complete. I don't know, man.
yeah,
Um, yeah, the Saints, they have okay signings, but they lost a lot of people on their defense.
hmm
They lost some good people on their defense. The Mario Davis, glad we ain't got to deal with him. I think his name is Alonzo Taylor. He plays the nickel.
hmm
I could not stand him because I don't know why, but he always had our number, and every time we faced him, it felt like he's either gotten a pick or like multiple sacks against us, and it's like, why can't we stop this dude? But yeah, in the Bucks, I mean, they ain't got Mike Evans no more, so I don't care. I don't care about nothing. Now they do have Bucky Irvin. I am concerned because Bucky is good,
Yeah.
but yeah, I ain't got Mike Evans no more, so I'm okay with that. I could not. I couldn't do it no
You
more.
got that young bull though, and it's going in the second year.
Umeka,
Yeah,
but he's no Mike Evans.
he only come up.
But he's no Mike Evans.
That's true, but
We got T Mac, bro. We got T Mac. Who gonna stop T Mac? Exactly.
no.
Exactly.
I was giving them slight grace.
Nah, we don't give nobody in our division grace. We just need one more person to go.
Who?
Cam Jordan.
Oh yeah.
That's all. That's the only person we're missing.
Are we also going to discuss how you were right and Rico is gone?
I'll let you go first.
I mean, I understand. Chuba always has been the guy for us. Apparently, I just felt like Rico's splurge throughout those couple of games. I mean, I feel like we needed that. Having that 2-man rushing attack with him and Rico, I felt like that was great for us. You know what I'm saying? And I just like Rico's just like quickness for us. You know what I mean? But kudos to him finding a good deal in Pittsburgh and seeing what he do out there. But all right, man. Okay. I just feel like we should have resigned him. That's all. That's it.
At first, those 3 games, right? When he had the hot hand, crazy hot hand, right? I was starting to lean on that. But people were saying that Chuba should be traded. And I was like, that is a 3-game span. Saying Chuba should be traded is kind of crazy to me.
Hey, who blowing you up, man?
Hey man. Hey. But knowing what I couldn't be a full-on believer in re-signing Rico once again because of what we have in Jonathan Brooks. Rico price would have been too hefty for us. Like, we're talking about a running back room. So let's say if we did the 2-year, $12 million, that is $45 million in a running back room. I don't feel comfortable with that. Rico is good. Rico is good, but I just felt like this was more so of a prove it deal for other teams. I felt like we already knew we weren't going to keep him forever because once again, like, I'm gonna be honest, we wouldn't have signed Rico if Jonathan Brooks got hurt. If Jonathan Brooks didn't tear his ACL, we wouldn't have signed Rico in the first place. Why did we sign Rico Dowdle? Because Jonathan Brooks got hurt. So that just goes to show how important Jonathan Brooks will be this upcoming season. And if we're talking about sample sizes, the sample size alone that Jonathan Brooks showed against the Bucks in his rookie year. Oh, man, I ain't gonna lie. he's gonna be one tough mofo to tackle. I loved Rico. I appreciate Rico, but like just the back half of the season, you could just tell things were stagnant, and it could be because of play calling. It could be, but it just seemed like his durability in the games, like when we really needed him, you know, I couldn't. It was hard for me to buy into that.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah. So I think if I'm being honest, I think this year Chuba is going to start at RB1, and Jonathan Brooks is going to take over. It's going to be like Jameer Gibbs and David Montgomery.
Towards like what, the middle of the season?
Yeah.
Okay.
And depending on how the season goes, I wouldn't be surprised if we traded Chuba.
For who? For what?
Draft picks.
What?
This past season wasn't the greatest to do it.
Huh?
I said this past season wasn't the best time to trade Chuba. But depending on how great Jonathan Brooks performs, Chuba could get traded.
That's what I'm saying. He should have kept Rico, trade Chuba, get some draft picks.
No.
So who's gonna back up Brooks?
Travis. Oh, it's Trevor. I'm sorry. Trevor.
Should have kept Rico, man.
Hey, you know what? To each his own. But
Let's be honest with you,
I'm glad.
But
all right, let's see how he performs in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Hopefully, hey.
Yeah.
I promise you. I promise you this. I will not be eating crow on what I say. I won't.
You never know. He might go crazy.
It'll be lateral. He might have another 1,000-yard season, but it won't be like, oh wow, like I don't know,
career defining.
Yeah, it won't be like, oh man, I'm gonna regret it. And I'm gonna say something too, Rico. Hey, no love lost. Hey man, you said you got a circle. We ready. We got the best linebacker in the NFL, best off-ball linebacker in free agent signing in Devin Lloyd. You know what I'm saying? We got Big Derek Brown. You don't want that. You do not want them problems. You're gonna have a long day. That's all I gotta say about Rico. Shout out to Rico, North Carolina native, but
respect to Rico. He won some games.
Oh no, like I said, no love lost. I appreciate his time in Carolina.
But
see ya. Get out, man.
Oh, man. But we also picked up, backup QB.
I'm gonna be honest. I've never liked Kenny Pickett, bro. I've never liked him. Even in college, I don't know what it is about him that's like, you know what? I want him. There's nothing.
What?
Like, even as a backup. Come on, bro. But nothing to me about Kenneth Pickett is like, yeah, I think he'll be a good backup quarterback. I don't see it. I've seen him with the Raiders, trash. I've seen him with Steelers, trash. Eagles, trash. Yeah, I've watched the games.
Was he in Cleveland as well? Was he in Cleveland as well?
He was.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't even make it out. He got signed that season. Yeah, the Raiders traded for him, I think.
Mm.
Yeah, Dookie. I I don't like the signing.
Why do you think they did that? Because Andy's getting older, and
Yeah, I mean, I think they wanted to go younger, so Kenny was probably one of the better options. So I mean, I get it, but I don't like it.
who are some other choices out there for agency
I
wise?
don't know. As far as QBs, I don't know.
I'm gonna look it up.
If anything, it probably would have been. Yeah, I don't think this. So I think the quarterbacks that were free agents were obvious. Well, no, Tua got traded, so that's different. Malik Willis, but he was looking to get paid, which he obviously did. I think Ty Huntley. Um, yeah, I really don't know.
Go get I'm looking at it right now. Get we should have got Mariota, bro. He did well out
We
with
should have got who?
Marcus Mariota. He did very well when Jaden was out.
He did, but he is on the older side. They really emphasize going younger.
Okay, let's see something. Okay,
Because what Mariota is what, like 32, 33?
32.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think that list was. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So I understand why they got Kenny, but I would have picked Mariota over Kenny Pickett. I most definitely would have.
Absolutely. Marcus won him some games, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Shoot, I remember the year before, the Commanders whooped us, and Mariota was playing. I think the score was like 47-16. Yeah, that was crazy. Mariota had a ball. I was like, I don't like this. I don't like it at all. But
I wish he had a bigger career.
hmm?
I wish he had a bigger career.
Yeah. So with us having the 19th pick, right? And with the opportunity of going BPA, who do you think or what position do you think will grab in the first round?
We need a TE, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be honest.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so you're just set on tight end, like that's it.
Yeah, I feel like we're pretty solid. You know, receiver wise, obviously we got our QB1. I mean, maybe get a fourth or fifth receiver, maybe. But tight end for sure is my main focus because we got our defensive guys. We're set. I feel like so like getting one more person added to that receiving core, which is the tight end. I feel like we'll be okay. What about you?
So yeah, it's funny. So I said tight end. When you get a chance, look at a guy. I think his name is. If it's not Ken, it's his last name is Sadiq, and he played for Oregon. He is the best tight end in college football right now. That will be coming out of the draft. If he's available, I think we get him. But to your point, yeah. So I was thinking tight end. I was thinking tight end, another wide receiver. Sounds crazy to go three first round wide receivers in 3 straight years, but I mean, like you said, adding another body, like you can't go wrong with that. Maybe a lineman, maybe like a center, maybe a center, long term center.
You know, he signed a center already.
No, we signed a tackle, Rasheed Walker. Yeah, he plays tackle. So pretty much, because our other tackle had retired. He just retired, so we kind of did like an emergency signing,
Mhm.
and we got him for a good deal because he was projected to make 20 million for the next team he was going to go to, but we got him for on a 1 year deal for 10 million. He's solid. He's not the greatest, but he isn't bad either. Um, so yeah, he's really solid. For people who play Madden, his name is Rasheed Walker. His overall is a 79. So it's not too bad, but it's not too great either. It's like average. So um
You talking about Kenyon Sadiq?
yeah, Kenyon Sadiq.
Okay.
Kenyon Sadiq, that's the tight end that if he's available, we pick up in the first round. Because we're pick 19, we're a wild card pick. So this is where we go BPA. But he's good. He's good. Um, Dang, what was I about to say? I was about to say something. When we started something, when we started something.
You gonna watch it in April?
Hmm?
The Michael Jackson movie. You gonna watch it?
Yeah.
Front row?
You know what I'm saying? Nah, maybe middle. I don't like being that close to the screen.
Yeah, you gotta look up.
Yeah, because you're under the lights. All right, let me stop. That was kind of corny.
Speaking of, I might go tomorrow.
Wait, it's already out?
No, I'm just saying the movies in general.
Oh, what you gonna watch?
You know, I'm a horror guy. So you seen that trailer for the Undertone? Oh, okay, never mind.
Oh, hey, I'll be honest. I don't like scary movies. I ain't paying or wasting time to be scared. Why would I do that?
Oh man,
I ain't doing it. I don't like it. I don't like it.
respect. Hey, real quick, what's your top 3 movie franchises?
Bro, why you gotta put me on the spot like that? That's crazy.
Well, first of all, what do you consider a franchise? Like 3 or more movies?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Um
Wait, which one?
Dang, bro. Why can't it be the whole thing, bro? Why can't it just be all Spider-Man?
I mean, it's 3 different Spideys.
Well, I didn't watch Andrew Garfield, so I'm not gonna put him in it.
Okay.
So I think both Tom Holland and Tobey Maguire, I think they were all pretty good.
Okay.
Ooh, this is actually tough. What is it that I actually watch? It's hard because I'm more of a TV guy than movies. But
Okay.
uh, man, I'm stumped. I did like Avengers.
Okay.
What's another one? Even though I don't watch it, Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings. Harry Potter.
Okay.
Uh, what's one more? I feel like I'm missing something too. I like Creed. I'll be honest. I like Creed.
Yeah.
I like Creed. I'll be honest. For me, I prefer Creed.
Okay.
Trying to think. Yeah, that's all I got.
Okay. I'm gonna be honest. I've only seen the third one, the third Creed. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. That first one is really good. That first one, really good. You should, if anything, I would suggest the first one. If I had to rank them, I would go 1, 3, 2.
Okay.
But that first one is really good.
Okay. I might check it out. Michael B is my guy. As far as franchises, definitely Bad Boys. It's up there. Yeah. I knew I was gonna get you with that one. I am still one of those fans that's left. There's not many of us that still is into the Fast series.
I knew you was going. Look, I wanted to, but when they start getting unreal, like I stopped watching at Fast like 7.
7.
I was like, all right, this is all right, y'all playing too much.
Yeah.
That's when I stopped. So I thought about them, but then I got upset thinking about them because of the stunts that they were doing. I'm like, no one's doing this.
Yeah. Bad Boys, Fast. Third one. Scream. Scream.
Oh. Eh.
All right, man. I gotta go.
Bro, so like the thing with Scream though, it's like it's the same thing, just different person. Just a small, like a different plot twist. Oh, Scary Movie. I like Scary Movie.
Yeah. You gonna watch 6?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. Those would be my 3.
Oh, I thought you said 5. That's why I kept going.
I said 3.
My fault.
Yeah.
Next topic, please.
Next topic, we can talk about how Bam Adebayo scored 83 points and surpassed Kobe Bryant's 81. But a lot of controversy behind that because more than half of his points was from the free throw line. And it was. You didn't see that?
No, it wasn't. He scored 36, so that's not more than half.
Somewhat.
Because what, 40 plus 40 is 80. He only scored 30. He scored 36 points from the free throw line.
It was close to half. Somewhat.
Man, oh, so you hate him?
No, I'm just indicating that, but that's what the masses are talking about. Like they're just pointing that out. Regardless of like what era it is, how you get your points, like it's the fact that you got 83 points. Like, that's not. It has to be respect on that. Regardless who your opponents is, or the circumstances. I think that's just like amazing to see, so that's like, respect to Bam. Never in my lifetime did I think anybody would surpass Kobe. So
what were you doing when you seen it? Because I think didn't you hit me up?
I don't remember.
Did you hit me up? I know somebody had hit me up, and I was like, "Oh wow."
But I think it was. I think I woke up one morning getting ready for work, and I saw it. I was like, "What? That's crazy."
Oh yeah, let me go to our messages. Yeah. Oh, I had messaged you. Yeah, I messaged you at 10:09. I was like, "Bro, Bam scored 83 points." Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Then out of all people, Bam.
You said it. No, you said it. You said it. I didn't say anything. But I think that's where the kickback comes in because it was Bam.
Yeah.
Um,
Now, if it was like a Dame or Luca or Giannis or other people, like, you know, it would be more praise to it. You know what I'm saying?
even a Shea, and
Oof.
he's the one who gets to the free throw line.
Yeah. But it works. He gets the calls.
Yeah, I don't see why people are like playing. First of all, a lot of people has never scored 70, 60.
Mhm.
So the fact that he was even able to, the man had, I think, 56 at the half. It was either 43 or 50. It was something like that.
Yeah.
I can tell you exactly what I was doing, like the whole time. So the Hornets were playing. So I'm watching that game. And, so I'm looking on my app, the score. Shout out to the score. Looking on my app, because I just love looking at numbers. So, I'm looking at the scores for all the teams. And I just click on what you call it. And it don't seem like it's a crazy not blowout, but
Yeah.
like it was just a little high scoring. Um I'm sorry. I'm trying to go to it real quick.
Mhm.
So yeah, so it was 29-40. All right. So I'm like, oh, okay. Well, So I click on the stats. I click on the stats. Bam had, I think, 25. If it wasn't 25, it was 31. I was like, oh yeah, he's most definitely getting 50 this game. And I was like, well, but then I was like, he's most definitely going to get 50, but they're going to get let out early. So then, still watching the Hornets game. Go in the second quarter. This man at 40 something. I'm like, hold on, bro. This is crazy. I was like, this is crazy. And it reminded me of the Hornets and Timberwolf games when Cat had like 48. Cat had 48 against us in the first half. I was like, oh god. He ended with 64 though.
Yeah.
So then, halftime come around. I'm still watching the Hornets game because they played at the same time. So third quarter come around. Me and my fiance, we just, watching the game. And then he had 70. I'm like, hold on, bro. He getting too close to this record, bro. But then the gap started to, so I'm like, yeah, he probably not gonna play. So I'm making cookies, bro. I'm making cookies. And like he's at 72. And I'm like, oh my gosh, he is just really getting closer. And it was the amount of time that was left in the game that was like, oh, like this is happening. So so then on the score they show who's in and who's out by a blue dot. And he was out. I was like, oh dang, yeah, like he's not touching it then. So then I come sit down, make the cookies, or I'm done making the cookies. And um no, I wasn't done making I was doing something. I was doing something. No, I was playing the game. I was playing the game. I wasn't watching the game. I was playing the game. And my fiance, she was like, uh, she was looking at the score. She was like, is this real? And I was like, what? He was at 77. I'm like, hold on, wait. All right. So I turned the game off. I either paused the game or I turned the game off. And she was like, "Oh, he has 78 now." I'm like, "Whoa, wait a minute, hold on." So it was like 2 minutes left. I think it was about 2 minutes left. Turn on the game. Turn on the game. Literally, as soon as I turn on the game, he made the point to surpass Kobe. I was like, "This is crazy, bro." So then, he hit the other free throws, and I'm just like, wow. I was like really shocked because I'm just like, how do you do that in that short amount of time? Well, not short amount of time because like 42 minutes is a lot of time, but
Yeah.
it's just like to put up that many points, like that's a lot. Like 83 points, like that's insane. I'm for it, especially because he's a North Carolina native. I'm gonna support anybody who comes from North Carolina. Um, and graduated the same year too. Um, only about 25 minutes away from one another. So I mean, I'm not complaining whatsoever. I don't like the backlash that he received because like that's a no one else can say that they scored the second most points in NBA history in a game. Only three people can say they've scored 80 plus point in an NBA game, and two of them are unfortunately not here with us. And the fact that we a lot of people didn't even see Kobe's 81. So the fact that you can see the fact that a lot of people seen Bam score 83 in real time, like it that was crazy, man. That was crazy. It's nice to see, but I don't appreciate the fact that people are like bashing him because he passed Kobe. And people are saying you like, oh yeah, you should have sat out because that's ethical. No, what's ethical is me passing Kobe. Why would I sit myself out to not that's what records are made for, to be broken. That's like LeBron. You know what? I'm not gonna be the all-time scoring list. I'm gonna let Kareem keep that. Why wouldn't I want to be the first 40,000 point player ever? So I mean, it's things like that. I don't appreciate people, you know, saying that. Oh, he just got to the free throw line and it looked ugly. Like all of this. Blame it on the Wizards. Don't blame it on him. Because if that was my player, go for it. Shoot, you already there. Keep going. Matter
Mhm.
of fact, I dare you to get 100 so we can actually see it. Now, question: Do you think Will's 100 point game was real? Do you think it's legit?
Were we allowed to see
I'm asking you the question, brother.
it? um, they say it's real. I can only go by what they say. I don't know. It wasn't even a lie when he did it.
That is true too.
So
I think the
I
only
only I only base it off of as far as the highest amount of points based off Kobe's 81.
mhm,
Um, and even then, I wasn't into basketball at that point.
yeah,
But since it's Kobe, my favorite player ever, uh, I just use him as the measuring stick of scoring. And so, you know, respect
fair
the
enough.
respect the
I
band.
I think it's real. The only reason why I say it's real is because like when you think about the times, right? The times that they were in, it's not like that they could broadcast every single game then. B, I mean, they have I'm not gonna lie. This is just how I look at it. They got a black man. They got a black man. What was that in the 60s, 50s, 60s during segregation and everything? I don't think that's something they'll lie about because it's a black man who did it. That's the biggest reason why I think it's real. That's all I gotta say. Like I mean, if we being honest, like it wasn't that many white people, black people in the NBA to begin with.
Mhm.
So, for them to lie about an 100 point game, I mean, and seeing how Bam got his 83, right? the measuring stick of like how basketball was played and how Wilt played versus now, like I can see how Wilt could have possibly scored 100 points or did score 100 points because we just seen what 83 looks like. And Wilt, I'm pretty sure it's 10 times better than Bam.
Yeah. And that was during a time where like there was nothing but twos and like free throws and 103s. So to be able to score 100 back then, where like I don't know if major defense was played back then. I don't know. I haven't played. I don't watch 60s, 70s basketball, but you know, that's something to be celebrated. 100 points back then was crazy.
Yeah.
So respect the Bam.
You said what?
Respect the Bam.
Yeah, shout out the Bam, man. Shout out the Bam with the 83.
Hey, who's your like? This time I'm telling you 5. What's your top 5 like most streakiest shooters, like pure shooters of all time in the game of basketball?
Steph,
Mm-hmm.
J.R. Smith. I've seen JR do some crazy stuff.
Yeah.
To prove to what I want you to do when we're done is look at J.R. Smith in the finals game against the Warriors in 2015. Warriors, Steph's first championship.
Yeah.
I tell you, he was lighting. He single-handedly brought them back within like 5, I think. And the game was over. And he just kept shooting threes. And I was like, this dude Clippy is crazy. So J.R. Smith.
I feel like, just so you know, I feel like he was like that too when he was in New York with Melo. They just couldn't win.
Hey man, who blowing you up, man?
That's you. My phone do not disturb.
My phone don't do not disturb. No, it's not. I lied. I lied. My bad. Dang, who else?
Steph, JR.
Oh, this is tough, man. When who gets hot? Who gets really hot? KD is too efficient, man. He's too efficient not to have on my list.
Yeah.
I kind of want to go Clay. Clay. Yeah, I'm going to go Clay. 11 dribbles. 11 dribbles, dog. It's crazy. So I got Steph, Clay, JR. Who else did I say?
KD.
KD. Oh, dang. I almost named the Warriors team. Now, I got to go Kawhi. Kawhi is going. Yeah, Kawhi's going crazy, bro. Because I can't just say 3-pointers.
Oh yeah, his
like if I'm adding everything, it's Kawhi, bro. I wanted to add it. Yeah, 5 is hard because I could have went Dame, I could have went James Harden. But I think it's Kawhi, bro. Kawhi just look. This is his best season this year, and like just seeing how he plays, bro. I'm like, it's hard for me not to like. For me, it's Kawhi. I know that's tough, but
yeah. My top 2 immediately is like Steph, KD.
Yeah.
James Harden for sure.
That dude, I wanted to put him so bad. I,
Huh?
I wanted to. I just couldn't.
What?
I couldn't put James Harden on my list.
I thought you said his name.
Mm,
You didn't say James Harden? I could have sworn you said James Harden.
no,
Oh.
no. I said I'm going Kawhi, even though I wanted to go with
Oh,
James or Dame.
okay. Yeah. Those three. Maybe I'm biased because I'm a Bulls fan, but like when he got hot, like based off of like off ball screens and all that, Kyle Korver was a problem.
Hey, I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all.
Hell yeah. Fifth. I'm gonna go with another midi. It's like very underrated, but he played like a very special role in those Warriors teams. Sean Livingston. Yeah.
Mm. It seemed like he could never miss in the mid range. Never miss, bro. I
Yeah.
yeah. You know what's funny? Like Sean Livingston was one of my favorite players because of how he played. Like I'm a mid range type of guy. Anything mid range, I'll live for. Yeah, I think you got a good list. I think you got a good list.
Soulless. I'll
Yeah.
say.
No, yeah, that's most definitely a solid list. Yeah, that was hard. Like James and Dame, I that was tough. That was really tough. But it's just because of what I've been seeing from Kawhi now. Oh, let me ask you this. Where do you think Kawhi oh, man, ranks all time in a small forward list?
Because when I think about that position all the time, of course I think of Braun, KD. Um, was James Worthy a small forward or power?
I think it was a small. Let's see. I think it was a small.
Of course,
Yeah.
Larry Bird. Kawhi. He has to be, if not top five, but 10 for sure.
Hmm.
I didn't really think about that. Top five small forwards of all time.
Yeah, James Worthy was a small forward.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll say he's my five. Yeah.
Oh, oops. My bad. Did not mean for that to happen.
So,
Hey, I'll come back.
a healthy Kawhi, yeah.
Hey, well, why did my camera just go off like that? There we go.
What
Oh,
about you? Where does he land for you?
um, man. Um, maybe like 6 or 7.
Okay. Who's ahead of him?
LeBron, KD, um, Larry Bird.
Hmm.
Uh, so that was 3 I just named.
Yeah.
Um, Dr. J. Dr. J was good. You know what? I might put him 5. Yeah, if I'm going individual success, I'm putting him at 5. I'm putting him over Scottie Pippen.
For sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so yeah, LeBron, KD, Larry Bird, Julius Erving. Kawhi. Yeah, so he's in my 5. I just think if he was, if he just would have played at least another like 200 games, this would be a whole different story.
Oh yeah.
Because he's almost missed half of his career. And it's like, oh man. And to see how he's playing now at what, 33, 34, it's crazy. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Right now, he's my favorite player.
Or Ant?
Yeah, I like him, but
Or SGA?
why? Tell me that it's Kawhi. Why? I'm taking Kawhi, man. He's too. Man, he just barbecued Ant. He just barbecued him. He put up 45. That man averaging 28. Yeah, Kawhi's my favorite. All right. So matter of fact, who do you think will win MVP this year? Or who do you think should? Okay, that's two different questions. Who do you think should win and who do you think will win?
I think it's a 3-man race right now. You know, just for those 3 names. Kawhi and SGA and Ant. Who's over? Who's over them?
Jokic.
Yeah.
Jokic, Cade.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Cade for sure.
Possibly JB. Possibly. Not saying over, but he's in that realm. Jaylen Brown.
He's top 5, yeah. I'm still leaning towards Ant. Me personally.
So that's your should win.
Yes.
Okay.
Who I think SGA. Just because he's a champion right now. And dude gets a lot of calls, man.
That's true too.
A lot of calls. That's Kobe Bryant level.
Oh, here we go. Here we go, y'all.
You know what I'm saying? But hey, when you're a superstar, you do what you want to do.
That is true too. That is true too. Who I think should win? Probably Cade. And I'm only picking Cade because his availability, durability, putting his team number 1 in the East, like that's a tough feat. No one really took the Pistons seriously. So, not to say that they didn't last year, but it was just like no one was expecting the Pistons to be like this, to be who they are now. Who I think will win, I think you're right in SGA because of literally everything you just said. He is a past champion. He pretty much has the credentials. We've seen how that team, looks without him. And it's not that they're bad, but it's just like you can feel that his presence is missed when he's not there. He's way too consistent, extremely consistent. It doesn't make any sense how consistent he is, especially, being able to beat Wilt's 127 game win streak. 20-point game streak. Like that's insane to do. So I do think SGA will win it. I do. But the race is closer than what people may think or believe.
Yeah. I also think that, and people do it anyway, but like in my personal opinion, I don't think what your team success should count within your MVP case. But like, I think what OKC is doing as well is, making SGA's case as well.
Yeah.
So, but also Cade's too. So, because
Yeah.
nobody really, really have like stock in Detroit.
Yeah.
But
And that was why like I would want him to win because he jumped off the board like like no one. If I'm being honest, it's just like Cade as a MVP finalist that wasn't on nobody's you know books.
yeah,
Now I ain't gonna lie, who I think should be in the race, Mr. Luca.
yeah, he's carrying right now.
Yeah, Luca should be in there, but what do we know? We're just fans.
We're just fans.
Just good old simply casual fans.
How you feel about JT's return?
I was nervous, man.
Yeah.
It's nice to see him back on the court. After after we had to put BTA on them boys, he was like, "I gotta come back, man." He was like, "I gotta come back."
Yeah.
But yeah, I was nervous for him. It's nice that he was able to play some good minutes and just try to get his feet wet. So yeah, I mean, shout out to JT, man. Recovered and just having. I got scared when he went up for the alley oop. I did get scared. I was like, because Achilles tear, man. That's huge. That's huge.
Yeah.
So yeah, for him to do what he's doing and to continue to get back to who he was or even better, shout out to him.
Yeah. One of the very, very few Duke players that I actually like.
Yeah.
JT. I was excited for his return, seeing what he can do, and just his value for the organization. You can clearly see. Um, Definitely nervous as well, seeing him going up for alleys and even shots. Sometimes your
Yeah.
footing can get yeah
Yeah.
easy. So, and coming back for an injury like that it's not the easiest. It can definitely mess with your mental, and to come back and to easily get into his rhythm, the way
Yeah.
he did and what he's doing. It's amazing to see.
Yeah.
Regardless of if you're a fan of him or the team or not, you never want to see anyone go down like that.
Yeah.
Um, so I'm excited for him, his return and seeing what he can do to bring back some life in Boston because JB he's run out of gas.
Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of running out of gas and things of that nature, I think the gas on the baby face for Randy, came to an end.
Yeah, yeah,
We felt this build up. We sensed it was coming. Um, in your video, you've had a video about Cody and Randy and why Cody should turn heel. If I'm being honest, I do agree. I felt like that this was the opportune time to turn Cody heel, but they did Randy. But I understand why they did Randy because he fits it better. And not to say that Cody doesn't, but he fits it better. Cody's already the champ, and like Randy, he just knows how to work. Not to say that Cody doesn't, but like Randy's been in this game for a long time. Um, so in that contract signing, what was your initial reaction and what were your thoughts after the contract signing?
Here we go. Right. We all knew that one of these guys had a turn. Right. We couldn't see a straight up babyface match.
Yeah.
Like I was saying in my initial video, I felt like based off of, I was only saying Cody goes heel based off of the response of him winning last week, defeating Drew McIntyre, and just like one of the most disliked videos on YouTube for the channel, like ever. So I felt like they should have leaned into that and like, okay, you're booing our top guy. Let's not like ignore them. Let's, I guess, give them what they want. And Cody goes heel and continue this vet Randy Orton. He's on his last legs. Give him his 15 babyface run for him. But I felt like it just made sense for Randy to turn heel right now and give him, this run, possible run for the 15. I don't know if you've seen the stat, because I've seen it on social, that when John Cena wins something, the following year,
Randy.
well, so I don't know if that was just coincidence or just like, I don't know, but it would be crazy if they do have Randy win. But at the same time, me personally, I don't know about you, but like I'm not a fan of hot potatoing the world title.
Me either.
Because it comes across as, Drew was already a transitional champion anyway. Like we all knew that. And then it will come across as Cody as a transitional. And then it's like, okay, being realistic, like how long Randy is going to hold it. Maybe it's up to SummerSlam or Survivor Series or I don't know. I'm just basing it off of how they handle it with Cena, right? But I like it. I like the move. It made sense. Randy being the guy. And Randy has always suited well more as a heel. And so it'll be interesting how they go about it, next couple of weeks leading up to Mania. And yeah. Cody has been a part of 3 of the biggest heel turns in the modern era. Rock, Cena, and now Randy. So
that's 3 years straight.
yeah. Straight, that's crazy. Wild. But I feel like eventually this year for sure, we're going to see that heel Cody.
Hey, nothing you can say. You know what I'm saying?
He hates that thing.
I love it. So I don't care what you think, Randy. But just like I'm not a fan of transitional champions, and I'm thinking if Randy doesn't win, he most definitely wins it before SummerSlam. So what PLEs are in between WrestleMania and SummerSlam?
Off the top of my head, it's Backlash. Then you have Clash in Italy, and something else. Then SummerSlam, I believe.
I think Backlash Randy may win it if he loses. I want Randy to win. I really do want Randy to win. I think what's happening now and what I don't appreciate, I feel like with Cody, I feel like his value is starting to him as a champion is starting to depreciate a little bit because of how many times he's been a champion within a short span. I would prefer a little bit longer. So what he had a 1 year reign, close to a 1 year reign.
The first ring, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. WrestleMania.
yeah.
Yeah,
Then I, I think it's that's kind of bothering me. After that second, after that, after he lost, the amount of times he won was that twice.
yeah.
It just seems like a little shaky, and the turnover for it. It's like, man, like I'm not a fan in this, and to have Drew as a transitional champ, I don't like that either. But I get it because of the the build up for Cody and Orton. And what's funny when you look at WrestleMania, what was that? What was that 39? Was that 39 or 40? When Cody first won.
40.
40? When Cody first won, look at who was beside him. Do you know who was beside him?
Cena, Randy.
Yep, exactly. That's my point. I I'm having a hard time with it because I do like Cody. I do. Um, but I just don't want me personally. I feel like we get so caught up in the number. We get caught up with the quantity rather than the quality. I feel like they're so fixated on chasing this number. And I'm not saying for Randy, but it's the fact that Cody is like 40 something now, right? And he's a what, 3-time, 4-time world champion?
3 times.
3. Okay.
Yeah.
He's not reaching 10.
No.
But I think they're so fixated on the number rather than the quality of him being the champion. I
Yeah.
think that's what's I think that's what's bothering me the most. But man, Randy being heel, this comparison I'm about to make is, let me know if you agree with it. I feel like John Cena is LeBron and Randy Orton is Kobe. Like, there's a lot of people who hate Randy. I used to hate Randy. I used to hate Randy. But then, I don't know, like later, I was like, Randy actually ain't that bad. Like, he's actually good. He's actually one of the smartest wrestlers ever, the most lethal Viper, Black Mamba. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Randy doesn't get enough recognition at times. And like I said, he's just good at playing both roles. But his heel, like when he's heel, it's just like, yeah, then like this is it. So like seeing him do what he did just brought back so many memories on why I used to hate him. But it was a good feeling. It's like seeing what he did to Cody reminded me of what he did to DX when he was with Rated RKO.
Yeah.
So things like that, I was just like, man, like it's nice. And then, Cody feeding into Cody not helping by saying, yeah, listen to the voices that's in your head. Well, all right, I did, and this is what they told me to do.
Yeah.
They talk to me, they understand. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, do you like that comparison or no?
This is a solid comparison.
Okay. Because I mean, I'm just like, they're the same. But I used to hate Kobe. So like I used to hate Kobe. But then after he tore his Achilles, I was like, you know what? I actually like you, Kobe.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a solid comparison. because like LeBron came into the game as like the chosen one, and although they didn't have like the same startup because Cena was not the chosen one.
Yeah.
He was near getting fired, but then him rapping saved his career.
Yeah.
Um, but to have the longevity that they had, and also the many championships and the recognition, it's a solid comparison with Braun and Cena.
Yeah.
Um, Randy and Kobe, I mean, similar backgrounds, you know, um, coming into the league, coming into the company, Randy coming from a generational family, wrestling family, and having to prove himself. Kobe as well, you know what I mean? Coming into, he wasn't a starter the
Yeah.
first 2 years of his career.
Well, his rookie year, he averaged what, like 7, 9 points?
Something around there, yeah. Um, and having to like just prove your worth to the company or to the team like Kobe did, and for Kobe's sake, having that asterisk, like, oh, you only won because of Shaq. You know what I mean? Take away those 3 rings, like, what do you have? You know what I'm saying? Where like with Randy, some naysayers of Randy's like, oh, he got carried in evolution. You know what I mean? Or he's always in a group. You know what I'm saying? Um, but having to like prove his worth and prove like I'm not just like my daddy's kid, like I'm Randy Orton.
Yeah.
Um, and so somewhat startups for both of those guys having to prove themselves and being where they are now. And having the legacies, no pun, that they had. And so
I like what you did there.
solid comparison, man.
I like what you did there.
Yeah.
Okay. So if we're going that route, right? So we could say the whole Shaq thing, the whole, oh, you had Shaq. Randy was with Evolution about the time he won his first championship, youngest champion in the world.
Mhm.
Then, he had Pau Gasol when he won, um, when he won against the Celtics. When you could say legacy. I mean, and he had reigns in both of those eras.
Yeah.
Okay, so it seems like you're not sold on the Kobe one. Who would you compare Randy Orton to then in NBA terms, if there's anyone?
Hmm. I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, hey, that's okay. I mean, it's just because like I think it's more so of the mental. For me, I think overall it's the mentality that they both have. Like I said, Viper, Black Mamba. I'm like, oh man, it's you know. Mm.
This may be a reach because I don't know. Maybe D-Wade?
Mm.
I only say D-Wade because like he carried his own by himself, got Shaq, won with Shaq,
Mm-hmm.
and was able to, even though it was his team, he was able to take a step back and let Bron be Bron.
Mm.
And with Randy, it's like he's Randy Orton, but at the same time, he was able to take a step back and and even lose some profile matches and put over other guys
Mm-hmm.
and let other guys shine. Um, like kind of like similar to his match with AJ. I mean, like he could have easily just let the WWE guy win, right? But for AJ to win that, it was crazy. It was a good match.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
That is, yeah, that's.
Am I cooking? Huh?
You said what?
Am I cooking?
I can see that.
Is it simmering?
So yeah. So I asked ChatGPT, who would you compare? And I'm thinking about it. I see why it says it. Kobe Bryant, Kevin Durant. I was like, oh, Kevin Durant might be the
Mhm.
smooth, effortless, makes everything look easy. That's what it said for the Kevin Durant. And they said Kawhi Leonard is the biggest comparison. Calm but deadly.
Mm.
So like it says Orton's whole persona is quiet, calculated, and dangerous. He's not loud like some wrestlers. He just waits for the moment, then boom, RKO out of nowhere. It's true. Kawhi is similar in the NBA. He's not flashy or talkative. He just plays his game, and suddenly you look up and he has 30 points and locked your best player down. They both give the silent assassin energy. Efficiency over flash. Orton isn't doing a million crazy moves. His offense is simple but precise. Same with Kawhi. No unnecessary dribbling or showmanship, just mid range defense, fundamentals, and execution. When they strike, it matters. The RKO is legendary because it can end a match instantly, similar to Kawhi buzzer beater in Toronto in 2019. One shot changed everything. I'm like, oh,
Oof. Yeah.
that's actually tough. That's actually tough. But the Dwayne Wade one is good too. But I can see why they said KD. I can see why they also said Kobe. But but the Kawhi, I'm like, dang, I didn't even think about it that way. Oh man, this dang.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
They both miss Tom. I didn't have to do that. I didn't have to do that. No, that was wrong. I'm sorry. I didn't have to do that. But yeah, man. Okay, one more thing before we go. I want to ask you, how do you feel about the rise of Trick Williams in SmackDown?
Love it. Love it. Um, he has it. You know what I mean? Like he has that aura. He has that. This may be a crazy take, but like he has that rock ish stardom.
Yeah,
Um, he has the look. He has the aura. He can talk, and he just has that charisma that we've been needing from like a black representation. Like he's everything that we always wanted Montez to be.
mm.
You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, future WWE champion for sure. Yeah.
So literally, when you said Rock, right? My first thought when so yeah, my first thought with Trick coming out, right, and having this instant like aura, especially in SmackDown. He just reminded me of when Chris Jericho started. Cause Chris had a his intro to SmackDown was actually pretty good. Or Raw, I'm sorry. Raw. It was like, oh, okay, like who is it? Like this is new. This is but yes, he is bringing that energy to SmackDown and it's hard not to watch. And it's I think what I think what I appreciate is that we've seen the progression, and like with all the NXT stars that are now in the WWE, like Oba and Javon. Shout out to Javon, man. Like I don't mean to go off script, but shout out to Javon because he's doing better on the mic. We know if he's had some hiccups or like but he is getting better. But for him to be an elimination chamber match when just 4 months prior you were just NXT, so like that just speaks volume. And you're so young, so young. And I'm really just praising him because he went to school with my little cousins. So I mean, but he's from High Point too. But it's nice to see these guys, especially these yeah, North Crackalaca.
All
But it's nice to see these black wrestlers really take. It feels like we're starting to take over. We're starting to take over. I really do appreciate what Trick Williams is doing, though. He is doing a phenomenal job, and seeing his progression from NXT to SmackDown. Like it seems like he is just owning it. The lemon pepper steppers, man. I love the all white, man. Like just buying into who Trick is, man. Like I think this is a great investment. Like if you're not buying into Trick now, you need to, because he's here to stay. And if I'm being honest, I think him and Sammy need to fight at WrestleMania. I think that'd be a good match.
Yeah, definitely. Trick going over?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I think so too, because it continues like this downward spiral that Sammy's going on. And then I could see him eventually turning heel, just losing it and like, crossing that dark side.
What if KO came back?
And do what?
I don't know. I don't know. But like in the midst of, him spiraling, KO comes back. Man, dang, when's the last time we've seen KO? It's been a minute.
Been a minute since that his match with Cody.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
Yeah, it's been a minute. Miss KO, man.
Yeah. Oh man, Kendrick, you got anything else, man?
This may be a crazy take, but based off of the trajectory that Trick is on right now, he might eventually be bigger than Oba.
Oh no, absolutely. I think so too. If he keeps going this climate, because like these matches that Oba's having, it's like
the squash matches.
Yeah. I will say the match with Rusev was impressive though. No, that was good. But I absolutely agree with you. If they keep going this rate, Trick is going over. Trick is going over for sure. Like he just has that he's like a better LA Knight right now. As far as like the crowd attraction, it's just hard to not go against Trick, even though he's supposed to be a heel. It's hard.
And what really like got me was like, like NXT crowds, they're very like intimate. You know what I mean? But it's not nowhere near like the WWE main roster crowd. So like certain things that get over in NXT may not get over immediately with the main roster. But the fact that they was with it immediately with the whoop that Trick,
he
was.
Yeah, and I think that's hard, man. Because like you said, NXT is intimate, so a lot of people they either don't have the time to watch NXT or they just don't bother. Because I thought Roxanne was, going to, well, she did have surgery too, but I thought she was going to get that same, what you call it. Even Stephanie Valkyr it's different. Like, yes, it's still up there, but just not the same.
Taking a while for her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I wonder how it will be for Soul Ruka when she gets caught up.
Yeah.
Did you know she was mixed? I didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
Nope.
People just automatically assume. But she
No, well, I thought she was like Brazilian or something. I didn't know. I didn't like Soul Root, like hearing the name Soul Ruka. I was like, oh, well, maybe like I just thought it was like something Spanish. So
she a sister, bro.
hey, shout out Soul Ruka, man. I was shocked. I watched the interview. I was like, what?
Oh, with Stephanie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, man, I feel. It's one of those things where it's like, once somebody say it, you can't unsee it. It was like that. I'm like, oh, now I see. But what doesn't help either for me is the blonde hair.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I felt terrible. Like I said, I mean, because I didn't think she was like full on white either. I just thought like she was Spanish. That's all.
Some people just resemble more so the other side, and
Yeah, that is true too. All right, I need to know if we're gonna have any more surprises with these takes. No, I'm talking to you. No, you.
What takes? Just the wrestling takes?
Yeah.
I don't have any right now.
All right. Gotta make sure.
Where's Royce Keys at?
You said what?
Royce Keys. You were just in that Royal Rumble, and then
that is what I get it.
where Omos?
The booking could be better. I feel like the storylines are pretty good, but the bookings could be better. Matter of fact, where's our dog Bianca Belair, dog? Where's Belair?
Injured.
Belair, bro. I know that, but like, because this women's division is kind of like flat, bro.
Yeah. Rumor was gonna. I don't know if you saw, but originally it was going to be her and Jade at Mania.
That'd be nice.
Hell yeah.
I'm ready for Naomi to come back.
Huh?
I'm ready for Naomi to come back whenever she can. That'll probably be like another year.
Probably.
It kind of sucks that like it doesn't suck, but it's just like dang, like she was really starting to like run away with this, and yeah, she had to be sidelined because of Jimmy, but yeah.
It happens.
Well, thank you guys for.
Hey, hold up, real quick before we got
my fault, twin. My fault, twin.
So much wrestling going on right now. How you feeling about this new version of Seth? Like this whole mask thing he has going on.
All right, we got it. We got it. It's okay. Like we got it. It's starting to get played out.
Yeah, especially now that both the Bronze are out now. It's just like,
and I feel like I think we need something fresh instead of a masked person. Like, come up with something else because I'm tired of seeing it.
Yeah,
I'm so tired of seeing it. But yeah, I'm over it. If I'm being honest, it does nothing for me. We barely hear Seth talk. He's just curb stomping people. So,
yeah.
What about you?
Straight. Okay. It's good to see Seth, of course, but
yeah.
I mean the whole idea of the story was solely around Braun and stuff. Braun Breaker. It's just like without the two main dogs, You just have
What's the point of doing it? Yeah.
Theory and Logan. I don't know, man. I don't know. And then you have, the main event at WrestleMania, Punk and Roman. Like I'm not gonna lie, I was on Punk's side. Then the dad comment, and I was like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
kind of with Roman now. But I don't know. We'll see. I'm liking the build up though.
I'm not on either side because I feel like what what Punk is saying is true, but also what he didn't have to say that about his dad. That's absolutely true. But also, what, like Punk was saying, like he wasn't lying either.
Yeah.
Like not one. I don't. Did Roman apologize to him?
No.
So I mean, I'm not on nobody's side. Now, who do you think should have the night two main event? Cody and Randy or Punk and Roman?
Fucking Roman.
I don't know. After what just, I don't know. After what just happened. After what just happened, I don't know. I might have to go to Randy.
I'd love to see that.
Yeah, I think Punk.
Because Randy has never won a main event at WrestleMania.
What?
He's only main evented it twice.
What?
Remember WrestleMania 25 with Triple H? He lost.
Oh my gosh!
WrestleMania 30, he lost. He was the champion in that main event with
Wow!
Daniel Bryan and Batista. Yeah.
Wow! That's crazy.
Wait, hold up. What main event at 24?
Was that the triple? Oh no! Was that the triple threat too?
What main event in that show?
Was that John Cena, Edge, and no?
No, 24
That was
main event 24 was Edge and Taker. Never mind. So yeah,
What?
22 main events.
Dang,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
So I mean, he's kind of owed a win.
Yeah, man, I'm shocked. Yeah, I think Randy and Orton. Wow, Randy and Orton, Randy and Cody. I think they take night two, especially after what just happened. And then also, like, I think it would be different if Roman was champion, but he's not. Like, if Roman was champion, then maybe I would put him night two, but he's not. So I'm putting him night one. And I'm going with the more consistent guys for night two, which is Randy and Cody.
That's fair. Hold up, Punk ain't been consistent.
Yeah, but his counterpart hasn't been.
Oh, I mean,
Or his opponent hasn't been there enough.
dropped the mic.
Almost. And on that note, thank you guys for tuning in.
Where'd you go? Mic went up. Oh man, I gotta close out. Dang. Well, this was fun. We're back at it. I don't even know what episode this is. We're gonna, I guess, discuss it after. But good to be back. See my guy talking sports. You know what I mean? Episode 16. Cool, great. Man, it's been cool. I remember episode 1. That was crazy. And see where we are now. It's pretty cool. So man, make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel for more content. And man, the lights are off now, and we can now enjoy our Saturday evening. So until next time, yes sir.